the secret to your existence in this life. Have you ever asked yourself the reason why you exist in this life? Have you ever pondered? Have you ever take a break in your life to ask why you are here in this life? It's the most important question that you can ask yourself as an individual. That who am I in this life? What is my mandate? What is my purpose? What is my mission? What am I to do in this life? What is the reason for us to exist in this life? Who am I? What is needed to be done in this life before I die? Have you ever asked yourself those questions? In today's video, I'm going to let you know the secret of your existence in this gift of life that you exist. The fact that you are breathing, the fact that you are in this life, you have a mandate to fulfill. So I want you to take you into a journey of understanding why you are here. The most tragic thing in our lives are human beings that are living without realizing their purpose, without realizing their mandate to fulfill. Someone said, death is not the tragic thing in our lives, but the tragic thing is something that dies within us while we are living. So most of us, we are so afraid of death, but death is not the actual factor to fear. No, what you must fear is the fact that you are living and not knowing the reason why you exist, the reason why you are breathing. Take a look at yourself, the air that you breathe, the fact that you have a good health. God did not put you in this life so that you can waste all the gifts, you can waste all the talents that you have. You have a mission to do, you have something to fulfill. So in today's video, I will let you know the secret of your existence in this life. If you ask yourself why you are here in this life. So pay attention as we dive into mystery of understanding why you exist in this life. All right? What is your mandate? What are you to do before you die? Human beings, we are creatures of habits. So I want you to understand that as you are living this life, you have something to fulfill. You have something to live to the world. What I realized is that most of us, they don't know the reason why they exist in this life. Who are you to humanity? What exactly is your mission? What exactly do you need to fulfill before you die? You have to ask yourself and realize that I'm here for something that is so divine, something that is so spiritual, in my life. It's something that is my concern. As we are in this life, you have something that you should pursue. So take moment of this, understand this factor. The fact that you breathe in this life, the fact that you are here in this life, God has a mission. Have you ever thought about that? What is your mission? What is your mission as a human being? What are you to fulfill before you die? Human beings, what I've noticed is that society has programmed us to focus on material things rather than to focus on what is more important in our lives. This is a question, this is a secret that each and everyone in this world, because in this world we are 7.1 billion in this world, all of us, we are affected by this question of why we are here in this life. What is exactly is our mandate in this life? Prosperity won't bring you happiness. Material wealth won't fulfill you in the long run. Won't fulfill you in the long run. So I want you to understand what exactly is your purpose. Understand and know what you are to fulfill. What exactly is your purpose? Life is not about money, ladies and gentlemen. Life is about something that you need to give to humanity, which is divine, which is spiritual. So I'll give you a hint. Find something that is within yourself that you can say that if I give this to humanity, then I will be happy. It will fulfill my heart for the rest of my life. Then I will say that you find something that I would say your mandate, that I would say your purpose. Because each and everyone in this life, we have a job to do. No one came here in this life with a mistake. Didn't came here with a mistake. No, you came here with a purpose. You came here with a purpose. So don't waste the gift of life that God gave you just because you just want to satisfy yourself. Look at even Jesus Christ when he was here in this world. He was healing souls. He was taking people into the kingdom of God. Jesus never focused on making money while he was on earth. But look at this generation of ours. We are focusing so much on material things instead of focusing on the spirituality, even not even focusing on the relationship with us, with God. So as an individual, as a human being, find what motivates you, what kicks you to keep going as an individual. God did not brought here to pay bills. God did not brought here to go for a work. God did not brought here to get married. God did not brought here to have children. God did not brought here to have mansions. God brought you here to fulfill a purpose, to be a blessing in other people's lives, not only focusing on yourself. Do you know that there are a lot of rich people right now, a lot of rich people that are not even fulfilled, even if they have money? It's something that most of you don't even understand. I will take you to this journey. Look at what happens to rich people. They start thinking that if I'm to have money, then I will be happy. If I'm to be satisfied with material things, then everything will be settled. But if you ask people that have got money, they will tell you that they are not even fulfilled. They keep on chasing money, whether they have that kind of money, they keep on chasing money, thinking that if they have money, they're going to be happy, they're going to be fulfilled. But no, life doesn't work like that. The only thing that fulfills you as a person, the only things that guarantee you to be a happy person, it's your mandate, it's your purpose. It's your purpose. Find something within yourself that you can say that if I'm to have this kind of feeling from people, then I'll be satisfied, then I'm fulfilled. Then I would say that you have found your mandate, you have found your purpose. What is exactly is your mission? What is exactly is your mandate in this life? A lot of us, we are now programmed by the society to focus on the things that we say that are important in these times of living that we are living, this time of generation, which is having the education or getting married to a wealthy person. We just want a social status. But life, it's all about finding the meaning of it. What exactly am I here to do? What am I here to do in this life? That should be your question each and every time as a human being. Ask yourself, sit down with yourself. Steve Harvey once said that the most important days in a person's life are 2 days. Number one, the day that person is born. Then number two, the day that person realizes his purpose. As long as you are in breathing, as long as you are living in this life and not realizing that you have something to give to the world, that then you cease to not to exist in this life. You are breathing, but you are dead. You are breathing, but you are dead. Stop having that illusion, that fallacy of thinking that I'm living the best life that I can because life is too short. No. There are people that are rich physically, but when it comes to purpose, when it comes to spirituality, they are very, very poor. Don't be like that person. Don't be like that person. Build your spirituality, build your purpose. What exactly am I here to give to humanity? It's not about money. Hear me, please. It's not about money. It's about left the feeling in people's hearts, leaving the feeling in people's hearts for the rest of their life, and living what I would say a blessing into their lives. That's the meaning of life. That's the meaning of life. It's not always about money in your life. It's about leaving a legacy in people's hearts so that people always remember you. People always cherish your memories. People always continue to benefit because of what you left in their hearts, what you left on the ground. So this is my message for anyone watching. Ask yourself, who am I? What exactly am I to fulfill in this life? What exactly am I to do before I die? Because at some point, we are all going to die. We are all going to die. But the most important question that you need to ask yourself, what am I to fulfill before I die? What am I to fulfill before I die? So ask yourself this question and always know that there's a purpose in everything. There's a purpose behind everything. There's a purpose behind everything. I always say that, do you know that when you are doing everything in this life and your focus is on money, you won't be fulfilled. Whether it's your career, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, whether it's a marriage, as long as your focus is money, you won't be fulfilled. That's the secret of life. You won't be fulfilled because you are focusing on something that is so little. But if it's your focus is on something that is divine, if it's something that is so spiritual, then we have a wealth that is permanent in your life. You have wealth that will benefit you and also benefit the people that will come after you. So your focus shouldn't be on money. Your focus should be on living a feeling in people's hearts, living a blessing in other people's lives. That should be your focus. That should be your focus. Stop focusing on material things in this life. In the long run, it won't fulfill you. It won't fulfill you. But if you shift your mindset into a way that you start to see life as a spirituality, you start to see life as something that you need to give to humanity, then everything will start to fall into place. Will start to fall into place. So this is my message in this video, the secret of understanding your existence in this life. We are not here to pay bills. We are not here to play. No one came here for fun. We came here to fulfill something that is divine. Something that is divine. If the reason why you are here is connected to other people's lives, then I would say that it's okay. Focus on that. if you are doing something that you want to do, and it's only focusing on something that will benefit you and your family, then I would say that you have never realized, you're not yet understanding the meaning of life. Someone said that life is all about creating a meaning, and meaning does not come from what you receive, it comes from what you give. What you receive will never make you happy in the long run, but who you become and what you contribute to others will. That's the secret of life. Who are you exactly? Who am I? Then lastly, understand your destination as a person. What is your destination after this life, after we are living in this earth? Have you ever thought, have you ever wondered in your life, where am I going after this kind of life that you are living? Have you ever think about it as an individual? Everyone is a destination. Everyone is a destination in his life. You have something that you need to go. But some of you won't even go to that kind of level if you're still operating with that kind of mentality of being obsessed with material wealth. Money is important. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Money is important, but at some point, there's something that is more important than money. There's something that is more important than money. So understand your destination as a person and know exactly where you are going. Know where you are going, and always bear in mind that you have something to fulfill in people's hearts before you die. There are people that God, even until now, God is regretting why He created those people, because they are not even doing the work that they were supposed to do. They are only obsessed with material wealth. But understanding the reason why they exist in this life, understanding the reason why they have the mindset of not only satisfying others, but they want only to satisfy themselves. So this is my message, and always remember that you have something to fulfill before you die. You have something to fulfill before you die. There's something to fulfill before you die. So this exercise could take you some time to think about it. Take some time and don't force yourself, don't rush yourself. Process it. Do your own research and understand exactly what am I to do before I die in this life. And that will help you as a person to grow, and it will only shift you to become a different person as an individual. So thank you for watching this video. I'm eager to hear your comments. I want to hear your comments and hear your own point of view. But keep in mind that you have something to do before you die. And that something shouldn't be about money. Shouldn't be about money. It should be something that is divine within yourself. That if you are to give, then you'll be fulfilled. Look at Monroe. Dr. Monroe. He left a legacy in our lives as human beings. So this should be your focus. Don't leave material things only in this earth, but live a purpose, live something that is so divine, something that is within yourself that you can transfer in other people's hearts. Then I would say that you fulfill what God has created you to do in this life. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understand what I've said in this video and will keep in mind and will always push you to do better in life. So thank you so much, and God bless you. As you are in your journey to realize your purpose, always pray to God, and God will guide you. God will protect you. In Jesus' name, I thank you. Thank you. Cheers.